A big focus tonight. The power clash escalates into a high-stakes showdown with Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and Deputy CM DK Shivakumar both playing aggressively. For the first time, DK Shivakumar has publicly acknowledged the existence of a secret deal, the details of which he refuses to divulge, saying only 5 to 6 people are privy to the secret matter. This reminder comes as MLAs backing DK Shivakumar make a case for him to be elevated to the CM's post before the party leadership in Delhi. The CM has also urged the High Command to act, urging it to intervene swiftly to end the confusion. Listen in.
देखो वहाँ की सरकार क्या कर रहे हैं वहाँ के लोग बोल सकते हैं, लेकिन मेरा कहना ये है कि ऐसे समस्याओं को हम सुलझाएंगे। हम हाई कमांड के लोग मैं हूँ, हमारे राहुल जी हैं, हमारे नेता श्रेष्ठ नेता सोनिया गांधी जी है। हम बैठ के सोच के उसको कुछ किस ढंग से क्या कर रहे हैं, कैसा चल रहा है, उसको क्या करना है, जो मेडिसिन देना है उसको देंगे उसके तहत।
Meanwhile, Rahul Gandhi is learned to have sent a text message to DK Shivakumar, who's been trying to reach out to him over the last 1 week. The text reads, "Please wait, I will call you. We will talk soon." Rahul appears to be too busy to meet DK Shivakumar, but he did meet Karnataka Minister Priyank Kharge today. In fact, the BJP, however, has no more to wait. They've already bowled a googly, offering 100% outside support to DKS if their party's central leadership so decides. Listen in to these reactions as well.
ಜನರಲ್ ಸೀಟ್ ನಾನು ಕಂಠಿ ಅಂತ ಶ್ರೀಕಂಠೆ ಅಂತ ಈಗ ಥಿಯೇಟರ್ ನಡೆಸಲ್ಲ ಆ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ
DK ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ನಮಗೆ ಬಂದು ಬಾಹ್ಯ ಬೆಂಬಲ ಕೊಡುವುದಿದ್ರೆ ಖಂಡಿತ ನಾವು ಒಪ್ಪಿಕೊಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಆದರೆ ಅವರನ್ನೇ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಕೇಂದ್ರದವರು ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ನಮ್ಮದು ಸರ್ ಬೆಂಬಲದೊಂದಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಬಿಜೆಪಿಯಿಂದ ಬಾಹ್ಯ ಬೆಂಬಲ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಂದ್ರದ ವರಿಷ್ಠರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ 100% ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಕೇಂದ್ರದ ವರಿಷ್ಠರ ಮಾತನ್ನು ನಾವು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಅಲ್ಲಗಳೆದಿಲ್ಲ.
That is not needed for them. Let they set their house in order. As far as me is concerned, I'm a congressman. My party is there to take care of my interest. They have to take care of my interest in every difficult times. And now also definitely they will take care of, it is not my interest, it is the party interest, they will take care.
Viewers, as we're looking at the two political heavyweights clashing for supremacy, what are their strengths, what are their weaknesses? Let me take you through some of these details. We're talking about the role of DK Shivakumar, whose strengths, of course, include the fact that he is a troubleshooter for the Congress. A weakness includes the fact that he's a high-profile lawsuits also that have been filed against him. There have been corruption probes as well. Strengths include the fact that he's led the party's victory in Karnataka as far as this election is concerned. And, of course, there's a strong reputation for fundraising as well. Weaknesses include limited mass appeal and statewide influence, although he is a prominent Vokkaliga community leader, and that is a prominent community in Karnataka. There's also the strength in the form of extensive industry connections that DK Shivakumar brings with him. He's also somebody who manages the party's finances, and weaknesses is that he's criticized for an authoritarian style of leadership, and that's been a criticism that's come out in the past as well. Now, let's take a look at what the role of Siddaramaiah is and how really he is being perceived, what he brings to the table, and what is negative also. Strengths are known that he has, of course, completed a full 5-year term in the past, wants to complete a full 5-year term this time as well. Weaknesses is that he is in the final phase of his political career. His strengths also include the fact that he enjoys the support of a majority of the MLAs. Weaknesses, criticized for poor law and order management in the past. There's also the fact that his strengths include a strong support base amongst backward classes. Remember that he had brought in the Ahinda movement in the past in the state. Weakness includes the fact that he has lost key constituencies in past elections as well. And also, he's facing an emerging internal faction rivalry that's quite evident. Several claimants of the Chief Minister's chair that we have seen come up in recent months. Now, there are looming questions for the Congress party in Karnataka as well that revolve around the intense leadership battle between Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar, with insiders hinting at a possible power-sharing deal and internal factionalism threatening the party's unity. Let me take you through these big questions. The first question, is that this is embarrassing, that the Congress is letting the crisis drag on. Isn't it embarrassing, and what's the party going to do? The second, doesn't it show how weak the Congress is at resolving disputes? Question number 3, how can the Congress party govern if its ministers are only chasing power? Question number 4, is this the start of Congress losing one of its last strongholds in the country? These are some of the questions that will be up for debate. Debate coming up in just a few seconds.
You're watching the News Hour at 10. Debate number 1 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
Let me take it across to our guests now. So we have Sanju Verma, National Spokesperson of BJP, with us. Dr. Anand Rathan, author, is with us. We have Dr. L. Hanumantaiah, former Rajya Sabha Member of Parliament of the Congress Party. Advocate Nikhil Jain, political analyst, is with us. Saeed Aslam Pasha, political analyst, also joining us. Let me start with you first, Mr. Hanumantaiah. What really is going on? Now, I've heard in the past of parties seeking midterm elections, asking for dissolving of the assembly, but that's always comes in from the opposition party. Here you have a ruling party member, Mr. Rajanna, a former minister, saying let's dissolve the assembly and have fresh elections. What's going on, sir?
No, it is very clear and evident. There is a fight for the post of Chief Minister by the Deputy Chief Minister in Karnataka. There is no doubt about it. And it is an opinion of Sri Rajanna, our former minister, let us go to the electorate. But it is not correct to tell now after 2.5 years, unless it is tested on the floor of the House. If the floor of the House feels that we have to go for an election, let us go accordingly. But it is not so. No MLA in the state is ready to go for an election on account of this crisis. But this crisis, I am 100% sure the High Command has taken note of it, will take a note of it, and it will be solved. For different reasons, that Rahul Ji was not available for some time. Now Sonia Ji is not available for some time. And Kharge Ji has already cleared to the country and to the state that we have taken up the case. We have seen the developments in Karnataka. We will going to solve the problem. We will give the solution to the problem. That is what our All India President Kharge Ji has said.
Mr. Hanumantaiah, very respectfully, sir. This is a problem that everybody knew. There's a deadline of the 20th of this month. Right? It's not something that was not known. It's been reported widely in the media. We've had a number of discussions over the last several months. There are a number of claimants of the Chief Minister's post. There are still new claimants.
Exactly.
From Mr. Parmeshwara to Mr. Jarkioli. Why could the party leadership not resolve this before 20th of November?
No, come on. Just one second. Nowhere, either in the High Command or in the state, the deadline was fixed that it is 20th, 2.5 years is over, so that the power will be exchanged. Nowhere it was.
So what is the secret deal that DK is referring to? What is the secret deal?
Understanding between the if at all it is an understanding between the leaders.
So what is the secret deal DK is referring to?
No, it is not a secret deal. See, DK has also not said so far that there was a secret deal.
What does he say?
Either Siddaramaiah has not said that there was a secret deal.
No, he has made a statement today that only 5 or 6 people were aware of it. I hope you've seen that statement.
No, nobody. See, including all the legislators, it was not discussed in the CLP. The CLP has not fixed the date. The CLP has not said that power will be shared after 2.5 years. So it will be decided in the CLP.
Sir, he is saying 5 or 6 people knew. Obviously, but CLP will not know. If CLP knows, then it will be out of the public domain. I'm telling you what DK Shivakumar has said. I'm not making this up. He has made a statement, right?
It was not discussed in CLP anymore. Yes, but now the time has not come to go to the CLP because the High Command Congress always followed the High Command decision.
Okay.
Not even a single MLA has said that we will not follow the High Command.
Okay, let's go one by one. Let me bring in Sanju Verma also. Sanju Verma, you have a curious situation of the fight that's happening within the Congress, but you have former Chief Minister and former Union Minister, Mr. Sadanand Gowda, saying that we will support DK Shivakumar if our central leadership agrees? Are we looking at another Operation Kamala in Karnataka?
Madhav, that's a very tricky question. I don't want to be, seen coming under the bus. But let me just say this, that this is the internal matter of the Congress party. That's a very easy answer for me to give. But no, I won't say that, because Karnataka has a population of 6.7 crore people. And when there is a tussle between the chief minister and the chief minister aspirant, then obviously, finally, it is the Kannadigas who bear the brunt of it, because we know that governance has absolutely come to a halt. Everybody is waiting कि भाई high command क्या कहेगा. So the one thing that is very clear, the biggest takeaway is Mallikarjun Kharge has clearly said, हमसे ना हो पाएगा, high command से पूछिए. And I think DK Shivakumar is slated to meet Sonia Gandhi on the 29th of November, because apparently there are rumors floating around that Rahul Gandhi has sent a WhatsApp message to him saying, wait, I will call you. Despite DK Shivakumar waiting for 7 days to get hold of Rahul Gandhi and get an audience with him. So at this point in time, I think rumors are flying thick and fast. But I want to focus on one thing. Don't forget, Madhav, and you know this better than any of us, DK Shivakumar comes from the Vocaliga community, which accounts for about 10 to 11% of the electorate. And then you have the Kuruba community, which is where Siddaramaiah comes from. That accounts for about 8 to 9% of the electorate. So basically, if you look at the caste arithmetic, both of them command significant vote banks. Now the point is, who's Mr. Moneybags? Mr. Moneybags is DK Shivakumar, despite the fact that he's out on bail in various cases pertaining to money laundering. But Siddaramaiah khud kaun se doodh ke dhule hue hain, right from the water tanker scam, the Valmiki scam, to the Muda scam. Siddaramaiah has not covered himself in glory. So my limited point is that let's wait and see what happens after DK Shivakumar's supposed meeting with Sonia Gandhi, who absolutely continues to be the party high command from the noise that one hears. The only thing I will end by saying is this. Please, 1 second, Madhav. September 2021, Captain Amrinder Singh resigned as the Chief Minister of Punjab, and a man called Charanjit Singh Channi became the CM of Punjab. Navjot Singh Sidhu tried his level best, but Navjot Singh Sidhu का कुछ हो नहीं पाया. अब ये देखना है who will be the Channi of Karnataka and who will be the Navjot Singh Sidhu of Karnataka.
Let me just put one question across to Advocate Nikhil Jain. Nikhil Jain, a very simple question. You know, the Congress leadership can't say we didn't see this coming. It was quite obvious that there's going to be some activity post the 20th of November. And you have Mr. G. Parameshwara coming out and saying something. You have now Mr. Iqbal Hussain saying that DK will become the next chief minister with 200% certainty. Zamir Ahmad Khan says DK can become the chief minister in the year 2028. You know, what really is going on? And these prolonged leadership crises, aren't they a big embarrassment for the Congress party?
Madhav, sir, I've been saying this for the past 2 years, that the Congress party in Karnataka has a problem of many. It has many tall senior leaders in the party, whether it is DK Shivakumar, whether it is Siddaramaiah, Satish Jarkioli, Dinesh Gundurao, Priyank Kharge, Zamir Ahmed, and a host of other, BK Hari Prasad, and a host of other leaders. And of course, there are different camps within any political party that follows a democratic framework, and any political worker or MLA wants their leader, their camp leader, to be the chief minister, and that's perfectly all right to have in a democratic setup. I don't understand why is it so surprising to the BJP, or maybe I should understand, because let's not forget this is the same party that had the entire cabinet of Gujarat resign on one day, which was just a month ago, by the way. And overnight they changed the cabinet. Nobody knows why that happened. Nobody knows why the president of the Bharatiya Janata Party, the national president, has gotten a 2.5-year term extension when the term was 3 years.
You know, can I tell you, once again, can I tell you, Nikhil Jain,
where ministers keep on resigning. But Sanju
Nikhil Jain, can I tell you, one second, you're saying that why is it so surprising? Let me answer your question. And the answer is the very same question I started the debate with. Where have you heard of a ruling party member who's been a minister, Mr. Rajanna, asking for the Karnataka Assembly to be dissolved? Have you heard this happen anywhere else in the country? And is that what you want should happen in the state?
Madhav, last I checked, the Madhav, last I checked, the individual that you're naming, I don't think he's a part of the Congress party anymore, and even if he is
He is a
not
sitting
a
MLA.
minister anymore.
Let me inform you, Nikhil Jain, he is a sitting MLA. He was sacked as a minister. That doesn't mean his legislatorship has gone. Please, get your facts in order. You're supposed to be defending the Congress party. You don't even know who represents the Congress party.
No, I have my facts.
Amazing.
I have my facts in order.
So what is he? Is he an MLA or an MLC? Tell me.
Madhav, I have my facts in order.
Is he an MLA or an
I'm pointing
MLC?
your viewers to the fact that the individual concerned was asked to resign. He was asked to resign. The individual concerned was
asked to resign as a
from the
minister.
ministership because
As a
of
minister.
certain
Get your
anti-party
facts in order.
activity.
Again, Nikhil Jain.
I don't want to get into that.
You are saying he's not a member of the Congress
That is what
party.
I'm saying. He was asked to resign as a minister.
Yeah, so
He
that
was asked
doesn't
to
mean he's
resign
not a
as the
legislator
minister
anymore.
by the leadership because he was making anti-party statements. So I'm not going to give a lot of credence to what this gentleman is saying. Of course, he's free to have his own voice.
Is he
and
suspended
right,
from the
voice
Congress
and
party?
view, and that is how it should be in a democracy.
Is he suspended from the
But
Congress party, Nikhil Jain?
Can Sanju answer?
Is he
why did
suspended
they
from the
have-
Congress party? Answer my question.
Can Sanju answer why did the entire...
I want to answer.
Can you please repeat your question?
Is he suspended from the Congress party? If he's still a Congress member, then obviously his
Madhav, can you
comments are
please
still
repeat the
valid as a
question?
former
There's a-
minister.
Madhav, can I come in, please?
No, of course, I am saying that he is well within his view to make a comment. His comments should be respected, but that is how things are in a democracy. Just because an MLA or an MLC wants
Sir,
the entire
just because you have a
government to resign,
democracy,
that is not
I mean, you have a
going to
democratic
happen. But please
setup. That
ask
doesn't mean
Sanju
there's this
Verma,
level
who
of chaos.
asked
Nikhil
the
Jain.
entire Gujarat cabinet to resign.
I want to
Who
answer
asked
that,
the
Madhav.
entire Gujarat cabinet to resign a month ago? Did we ever talk about that? I don't
Okay,
remember
Sanju
doing
Verma,
any
quick
prime time
response.
show or letter
What
of
happened
any
in
show on
Gujarat?
that. I don't
It's a
remember
stark
any
picture
show
of
on any
contrast.
channel.
Please respond.
Madhav, can I?
Madhav, now I heard Nikhil. Nikhil, you asked a question. Now have the patience to listen to my response. Yes, the entire Gujarat cabinet was summarily dismissed, and I'm talking of the late Vijay Rupani. And in place came a man called Bhupendra Bhai Patel. Nobody had heard of him. And everybody said, is baar to BJP gayi in Gujarat 2022 assembly elections. And guess what, Nikhil Jain? We came back to par with a thumping majority of 156 seats, a record-breaking 156 seats. And let me tell you, not just Vijay Rupani, I will also give you the example of Pushkar Singh Dhami, who was made the chief minister, and before him, in a span of 9 months, Trivendra Singh Rawat and Tirath Singh Rawat were forced to resign. But Pushkar Singh Dhami, jiska kisi ne naam nahi suna tha, he actually ensured a thumping victory for the BJP in the 2022 Uttarakhand Assembly election. For the first time, the incumbent chief minister came back to power in 27 long years. So my limited point is, don't compare a debilitated and vanquished Congress party with the BJP electoral juggernaut.
You are referring to another incident, Sanju. Sanju, you're referring to another incident. I'm talking about the 16th of October 2025. Resignations of 16 ministers from the Gujarat government. Bhupendra Bhai Patel was still the chief minister before the resignations. He continued to be the chief minister after the resignations. You are talking about an entire cabinet reshuffle that happened 2 years ago. You are just letting the viewers know how unstable governments or how the governments you run are at the rate of one man or two men
Nikhil Jain,
sitting in
please let me
Delhi.
come back to Karnataka. Please allow me to come back to Karnataka. And certainly, Bengaluru is not looking like a picture of stability. Nikhil Jain, as much as you'd like to, deflect and dodge and bring in examples from other states, and perhaps rightly so. Perhaps there are problems in BJP governments. I'm not denying that. But the problem is, Bangalore's no picture of stability today. If anything, all of these statements, including that of Mr. Rajanna and others, only create more chaos and confusion. And on that note, just coming to Dr. Ranganathan, I want to get a quick response from Syed Aslam Pasha. Syed Aslam Pasha, there was a question posed to Priyank Kharge about whether his father is also a contender for the CM's post. And what did he say? Let me just read out. He's been quoted as saying that whenever there is a state election, Mallikarjun Kharge is in contention for the chief ministership. Whenever there's a parliamentary election, he is a contender for the prime ministership. It does not matter what the numbers matter. Whatever Mallikarjun Kharge has to say, he will say it. So is Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, as part of the High Command, going to decide whether he's going to be the next chief minister or not?
Well, Madhav, thanks for getting me to your show and giving me an opportunity to speak in the last. But since I am from Karnataka, I have a better view. Let me just tell that to you. Madhav,
Dr. Ranganathan hasn't yet spoken, just for the record.
Yeah,
Carry on.
Thank you. No, I understand that. And thank you for your patience my brother Anand. So, Mother, I just want to take a cue from what Sanjuji told just now. She's talking about a thumping majority in Gujarat. I just want to remind her and the entire BJP that Congress has won a thumping majority of 135 seats in Karnataka with the able leadership of a mass leader like Siddaramaiah and an able administrator and a strategist like DK Shivakumar. Right, it is completely up to the decision of the High Command when the people, the Kannadigas, have given a massive mandate to the Congress party with a 135 seats. Right, it is completely up to the Congress High Command to take a decision whether the state has to be governed or.
But why is it taking so long? It's a simple question. Why is it taking so long to decide?
2.5 years have to be given to DK Shivakumar. Yes. So, Madhav, let me just finish. Right, and also
answer the question, sir. You have to give some amount of response to what the question and the subject of the debate is. Why on earth is it taking so long when you saw it coming?
No, who will decide? It is the Congress High Command, which includes the members, about 39 members and the 6 general secretaries, who will decide that who is going to be the chief minister. The CLP will decide who is going to be the chief minister, or the speculations, anticipations, or the BJP, which is picking a needle from the haystack, has to decide who has to be the chief minister. Right? BJP is.
Of course, you have to decide. Why is it taking time? Is the question, Mr. Pasha?
No, so Madhav, it is up to the Congress High Command to decide and who has to be the chief minister. Why are we speculating and deciding?
What am I asking you? Why is there so much delay? Why can't a quick decision be taken this way or that way and finish off the issue? Get on with the governance of the state, for heaven's sake.
No, Madhav, please understand, is there a timeline defined by somebody that it has to be done in this month or this day?
So you think that this chaos, political instability, statements, all this is perfectly acceptable according to you, Mr. Pasha?
No, my point is very, very clear. The people of Karnataka, the Kannadigas, have given a thumping majority to Congress. It is the Congress's decision, and the Kannadigas will decide who will be the chief minister. It is not the speculation in the media or the BJP speculation, anticipation, or living in fool's paradise which will decide who is going to be the chief minister of Karnataka.
Okay, let me bring in Dr. Ranganathan. Dr. Ranganathan, the contention that I expected some of the other panelists would bring out, of course, Nikhil refers to Gujarat. But it's a fact that even in Karnataka, BJP, there are multiple factions. And those fights have been there. Even the last tenure, Mr. Bommai was there for, I think, about 2.5 years towards the end. There were several others who were the chief minister before that. So this factionalism is not unique to Congress party in the state of Karnataka. Dr. Ranganathan.
Good evening, Madhav, and good evening to my fellow panelists. Not to remind you, but I'm just saying I'm the last here and it's 10:22. I'm just saying this because I want to flag an issue. Elsewhere tonight, my good friend Nikhil Jain has objected, saying that I interject. I never interject. But strangely, he says, I have started interjecting through my facial expressions. Now, his lies can only be combated by my astonishment, by my eyes, and he's objecting to that as well. So if tomorrow or tonight itself he lies brazenly and I am supposed to do this, let him not say that I have interjected him. I'm just flagging that issue off now. Now, Madhav, to come back to this issue, as they say, history repeats itself, first as a tragedy and then as a farce. But for the Congress, history keeps on repeating itself and it is no longer a tragedy. It is a farce upon farce upon farce. How many examples do you need? Shall I go to Rajasthan, where there was a big tussle between Sachin Pilot and Gehlot to such an extent that forget about Congress slapping sedition charges on BJP or other opponents that it does with alacrity. It charged Sachin Pilot with sedition. This was the extent to which the tragedy happened. Shall I go to Madhya Pradesh, where Jyotirajit Scindia and Kamal Nath ji had a tussle publicly, so much so that Mr. Scindia is now in the BJP? Or shall I go to Assam, where Himanta Biswa Sarma talks about him being offered the same biscuits that PD was? As a result, right now, who is the chief minister? It is Himanta, but not from the Congress, but from the BJP. Shall I go to Himachal, where Pratibha Singh had a public, falling out with Mr. Sukhu? Shall I go to Punjab, that Sanju has already been to, where Amrinder Singh and, Channi were fighting? Or shall I go to now Karnataka, where publicly it was demonstrated demonstrated that Mr. DK Shivakumar would be the rightful chief minister after a period had passed. Even Congress accepted so. Even my good friend whom I tremendously respect, Mr. Hanumantaiah, also said yes to it 2 years ago, when you remember, just in the aftermath of the Congress thumping victory. Now everyone is saying who is going to define the time frame, who is going to... Look, Karnataka is in a very dire straits, and let me put it this way, if you have to choose between two administrators, Mr. Siddaramaiah or DK Shivakumar, you ask the industry, who would they choose? You ask the people, they would choose DK Shivakumar. Karnataka is in a debt which is rolling on to almost 8 lakh crores. There are schemes for which there is no money. There are Lakshmi schemes that are being emulated, and all Mr. Siddaramaiah is doing is blaming the center, when that is absolutely a figment of his imagination. So please, can the fighting stop, and can DK Shivakumar become the rightful heir to the chief ministership?
Many questions over there. Of course, there are some who will argue that Siddaramaiah's experience as a finance minister, as an administrator is much longer. But let me begin. In fact, at that point, Dr. Hanumantaiah. Dr. Hanumantaiah, state after state, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, and several other states where this kind of infighting is seen. Why is the Congress party not able to resolve this? And why should these fights come out in the public domain at all?
No, it is the question of time, that's all. Rahul Gandhi ji has already sent a message to DK Shivakumar ji that I will call you, you please come and meet me, there is no problem. And he has also said to Siddaramaiah ji, we will take a decision, you please wait. So, Congress High Command is active.
Why is it taking so much time, sir? Yeah, it's not like, you're in power in a few states. There's Telangana, there's Karnataka, and there's Himachal.
One minute.
So where is Mr. Rahul Gandhi so busy, or the other party leaders so busy?
Why can't they contact through Zoom?
No, Rahul Gandhi ji is busy in party work from different states. He has attended Madhya Pradesh very recently, different states. That is a separate thing. But to resolve the problem of Karnataka, they should take the opinion of all the MLAs. They should take the opinion of the senior party leaders. Which is good, which is bad, they have to decide. So High Command can decide a thing in the interest of the state and in the interest of the Congress and in the interest of the
Sir, they had
MLAs
2.5 years to take that feedback. 2.5 years were available to take that feedback within your own party. You could have started 6 months ago. You would have arrived at a proper decision by the 20th of November.
There was no crisis from 2.5 years. There was no crisis from 2.5 years.
Sir,
Now
Mr. Jarkioli, Mr. G.
decisive
Parmeshwara,
state where
there are
they
several
have to
claimants
take
to
the
the Chief
feedback and
Minister's
take a
post.
decision.
They've been coming out and saying so themselves. Their supporters are saying so. It's all out there.
See, the beauty of the Congress party is we have 12 people who are eligible for the chief ministership.
Okay.
But who has the support? Who gained the support of the MLAs? That is important.
Come in, Madhav.
Dr. Ragnathan, very quick comment. Out of time completely.
With due respect to Hanumantaiah ji, 2 is bad enough, Hanumantaiah ji. Now you're saying you have a dozen, please.
Okay, I don't know if the party high command is listening to this. If they're listening to this, they probably have their head in their hands right now because they have a bigger headache probably at hand than they previously imagined. But Sanju Verma, Dr. Anand Rathan, Dr. L. Hanumantaiah, Advocate Nikhil Jain, Syed Aslam Pasha, to thank all of you for joining us this evening.